The Grizzlies were able to move on after a 6-game battle in round 2. They now have a new adversary in the conference finals as they tip off tonight against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, T.A. You look at the Lakers. It was a long, grueling series for them, Greg, in the conference semifinals. Will that impact, though, their energy level tonight?
Well, I mean, there's enough time between games in the playoffs, and that shouldn't be any excuse. On their home court, the better team throughout the regular season. Now it's time to go out and show it.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And for Los Angeles, they've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Turner. And there's Hill. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And so game 1 of the Western Conference Final is now underway. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
6 on the shot clock. Bane inside the three-point line. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Bane against Hill. Over Bane. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks with it. Passes it to Morant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing and stop.
Outside Hill. Turner with a screen for Hill. A 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now the pass to Jackson. Trying to get open is Brooks. And it's Jaren Jackson with the 3.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Bane finds Adams. Back to Bane. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that one. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Morant passes to Bane. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. For 3, Hill. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Adams dishes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Turner. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a wide open look for Bane. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Here's Bane. Morant surveying the D. The 9-foot shot. That's good on the jump shot. Morant's got 7 points. Lakers trail by 4. Outside Hill. Davis, and a wide open look for James. Davis kicks to Hill. Davis with a screen on Bane. And the basket by Hill.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Morant against Westbrook. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
And it's Hill penetrating.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Adams, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here is Hill. He's got 11. Pass to Davis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Westbrook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's James outside. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Take a look at Hill, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Russell Westbrook, a few spots down.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for. 6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. To the left side wing. Here's Morant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Davis. Griffin comes in for Turner. It's Mills in for Russell Westbrook. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And they double up MP. From the arc. And James with the basket on the assist by Hill.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
Morant passes the truck.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And despite the size disadvantage attacking the heart, of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Good on the bucket, and the Grizzlies lead by 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And some changes here for the Lakers. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cousins. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Buddy Hield in for LeBron. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Hield. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Morant. Softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 17.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The 3 from Hill. Tillman grabs the miss. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Tillman. Here's Taeshawn. And he jams it with authority.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Hill finds Tice.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bane passes to Tillman. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here is Hill. He's got 20. And here's Mills from the arc. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
There's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Memphis moving that ball around. Tillman passes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his... We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you, Weston?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Russell Westbrook. Anthony Davis is out there with Miles Turner. And it's LeBron James. And it's Hill in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. And here's Brooks from outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. It's Hill on the wing. Here's the 3. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bane kicks to Jones. Back to Bane. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's Jackson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. The 3 from Hill. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work. And he just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jackson's got 6.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Hill. And then he throws it down hard.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jones, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Davis setting the pick for Hill. From beyond the arc and then some. Hill's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Brooks misses.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's Hill with the jam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jones looking for an opening. Passes to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Let's hear it for your Lakers.
Some changes for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Davis. Buddy Hield comes in for Miles Turner. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Cousins with a screen on Bane. Hill finds Cousins.
Oh, I tell you what, looks to me like the defense kind of slept on the fact that Cousins is deceptively quick.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Rondo gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jackson looking around. The feed to Adams. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
That's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Hill against Bane. Pass to Jackson. Over LeBron. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Jackson.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Count it. And it's 37 points for Hill.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
On the wing, Jackson. to Jones. Good work there as it goes.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And they double up MP. Uncovered. Again, the Lakers.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. James with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
There's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. For three, Hill. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Payne for three. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Hill kicks to Hield. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 9 assists now tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Hill with it. Now defended by Bain. And Cousins gets it to go.
You know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Bain, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Hill inside. Adams defending, and he's good on the 3-ball. Rondo's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Lakers. In the corner, it's Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson, a screen on run. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Here's Hill, and again it's the Lakers.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Pass to Brooks. From deep. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Hill throws it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Screen by Adams. Here's Jones. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Hill has the open look, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
3-pointer, Brooks. That one, no good. And so it's Los Angeles, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Memphis Grizzlies.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, they just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They already have a lead in the series, and guys, they look to be in total control.
They are clicking at the right moment. That said, I sure can click at the wrong moment in the playoffs.
Yeah, always a good thing. But, as you said, Ernie, this series is theirs for the taking.
That's why I said it. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at MV in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Morant passes to Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Brooks against LeBron. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Payne for 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And they double up MP. Westbrook passes to Hill. Davis setting the pick for Hill. 6 to good. Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for John Morant. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. And that one falls for Clark. So it's the Lakers now. James kicks to Turner. Here's Hill. And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Jones the pass to Clark. Here's Brooks. Fires the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The drive by the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today. The 3-point. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Miles Turner out there with LeBron James. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Hill in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. He knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Inside, Jones. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Hill. On the wing, James. Good, the assist goes to Hill. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Jones dishes to Clark. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Hill, driving and connects again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever. Clark outside. Here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning...
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cousins comes in for Daniel Tice, and it's Hill in for Buddy Hield. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. Outside, Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Yet another bucket.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. There's the lob to Jackson. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And they double up MP. And Mills kicks to Hill. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
This young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
His leads have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Morant. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Lakers have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. Here's Hill. They get it back. Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Over Hill, and it's sent back by Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. The Lakers on D have allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson, a screen on Peyton. Conchar, good.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Griffin, no one around him. Into And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Morant. Morant with another miss. Morant against Hill. Out to the right wing. And here's Mills for three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lakers passing it around. Here's Hill. Here he goes. And Hill throws it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Tillman passes to Morant. Down low. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Payton kicks to Hill. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen by Jackson. Passes it to Concho. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Griffin a screen on Williams. The shot by Hill. Again, Los Angeles.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Morant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 23 points.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Griffin a screen on Williams. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
But the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Morant outside to the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
A baseline J, and there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Hill. Cousins has got 4 this quarter.
You know, we've seen Boogie hit threes now. Mid-range game, that's no problem either.
The pass to Williams. Outside Jackson from downtown. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here's Hill. And MP throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
DeMarcus Cousins, his third.
That free throw missing. And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Hill. Rajon Rondo and Los Angeles with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Griffin. Hill comes in for Gary Payton. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Brooks comes in for Williams. Baines checked in for John Concho. And Tyus Jones subbed in. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Griffin sets the screen for Hill. And that one's on target from the wing.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David